All right, Brad, she's in the barn. Is today the day?
Today's the day, man.
What are we doing again? We're lowering this and putting on 24s?
Yep.
All right, more to come.
We're gonna fucking drag the pigs on the ground. Sir. Yeah, so far. Sarge is being pulled out real quick here. Cut it the other way. There you go. So we can get the B2 in. First time the Sarge has been out of the garage for like a year. We could have moved it out its own power, but it doesn't have exhaust. And there's the B2 waiting to get unloaded. I think we'll just pull it off from right there.
All right, today's the day. Unloading Brad's truck, getting it into the barn. We did Sarge the same way. We just backed it out, pulled it out with the tractor. All right, coming into the barn. A little more. All right. That worked out perfect.
All right, so B2's in the garage. We gotta unload everything. Everything under here is disconnected. Front body mounts are undone. And unload everything back here. And then we'll get it up on the hoist and take the body off the frame and get her rolling. Up and away. Gonna get the 2-inch mounts out, put the new body bushings in, and put the 1-inch pucks in, and then we're gonna lower her back down. And we got the B2 in, body's off. We got the rear shock upper mounts off. I've got to do a little bit of frame repair here where the body mounts rotted away. But as you can see, we already got balls moving, man.
So what are we? We're only an hour and 15 minutes into this.
Yeah, well, about an hour and 15 minutes into what we're doing so far. Granted, I had a lot of stuff prepped to bring it over here.
Oh yeah, yep.
But
Yep. So body's in the air. Start, like Brad said, start knocking stuff off we don't need. We're gonna leave the rear axle on for now, right, Brad?
Yep.
So we're gonna concentrate on the front.
Front hoops first.
Yep.
And once that's done, then we'll be boxing the frame in and doing the rear.
And then we're just gonna mock up the 1-inch body mounts, so the body will be sitting down on the 1-inch pucks, so that we'll know the clearance we need to do the shock hoops for the front coilovers. Where else? What else are we at, Brad?
Well, once we get the front hoops and the rear stuff done, then we got to mock up the trans mounts and the Atlas mount.
Yep.
And honestly, once the shocks and all that's done, it's put the body back on, tow her home, and start doing all the little stuff that I was just doing, all the electrical work. I still got to put the Ron Francis harness on here. And
all right. Well, let's get her dropped down, and we'll do another update here.
so, since some of my body mount holes are a little eroded, we're making plates, 1/8 inch thick, and we're going to be welding plates on every one of them to break so they're all equal. And we're going to be drilling the holes. And then as soon as that's done, the body's coming back down. So, we have all the body mount plates reinforced, 1/8 inch, all welded.
Well, pull one off and do a close-up so you can see what we done.
So these two back here were really bad. So what we opted to do is just take 1/8 inch steel and center it over the hole, drill the holes. And since we raised all the bad ones up 1/8 of an inch, we just did them all. That way I don't have to worry about anything in the future. We're good to go with the body mounts on the frame. And now we're getting ready to set the frame, the body back down on the frame, because we have a couple other things we forgot to do before we put it on the hoist. We gotta seal the plastic up on the top of the hoist there. But that's what we've done so far Saturday morning. All right, so day one is done. We got the 1-inch hockey pucks installed. We had to basically reinforce all the body mount locations on the frame because a lot of them were eroded away. So we used 1/8 inch plate, welded that in place, got all the body mounts in, body's back down. Tomorrow we will get it set back up on the hoist. We'll square the frame up to the body, or vice versa, and snug it down. And then we're gonna support the front, get the front suspension, the coil buckets, the springs, get that removed. And then we are going to start mocking up the front hoop and get that rolling.
Yep. You can start your outside frame plating.
Yep. I started cleaning the outside of the frame to put the reinforcement plates on. Shocks are all off. The rear shock upper mounts are off.
Yeah, bumpers off, ready to rock.
Bumpers off. We did notice that the core support is a little rotted on the passenger side here. So at this point, since it's in this much,
we're already torn down this much.
Yeah, we're torn down this much. So I'm going to look into getting the core support just to, have everything as good as we can get it instead of worrying about it a year from now or whenever.
Yep.
But yeah, that's where we're at for today. Tomorrow we'll start again and we'll get some more stuff done. Actually, I think Dan's right. I think this project's going to go a whole lot quicker than I thought.
Yep. All right, till tomorrow.
Till tomorrow, man.